Trey asked Eric this just a few seconds ago, but 10 games in now. Give me your thoughts of where the team is, where you are individually. What are you doing right? Maybe where do you need to get better?
You know, we have all the right pieces. We have everything we need. As to where we are, I believe that we're in a pretty good spot right now. You know, we gotta win out before we get into the little Christmas break. And sorry, messed up my focus. But as far as a team, we have to get more disciplined. We have to be able to understand our rotations, understand how to play with each other on offense. You know, we have to do the little things. Free throw, box outs, can't miss any of those. We got to rebound the ball. We got to stop turning the ball over, myself included. And I think that's really the thing we need to focus on right now is our discipline on both ends of the floor. And for me, it's just a matter of getting in even better shape and letting the game come to me as it's been doing, you know. So I'm grateful for that. And yeah, that's kind of just all I'm really focused on right now is getting in the best conditioning to get into the Big 12 play and be as physical and be as in shape as you have to be to compete in it.
Trey, I was asking Eric about Jose, and obviously, you guys haven't practiced with him, but you've gotten a chance to get to know him and hang out with him. I'm just kind of wondering what's he been like to get to know over these last couple of weeks, and what can he bring when he does get in?
You know, I have a sort of a pre-existing relationship with Jose. We played against each other back in prep school. We were on rivaling teams, literally 10 minutes away from each other, and we hated each other's cats. But Jose's a good player, and he brings another versatility to the game. He's another really big guard wing, whatever you want to call him. He's capable of doing everything on the court. So that's going to be a big piece for us. And off the court, Jose's a great dude. You know, he's immediately meshed right in with us and our personalities. So it's just like adding another weapon.
Trey, you mentioned turnovers. There's a line because you got to be able to make plays, and sometimes that comes with risk. So where's the line with risk reward in terms of trying to make a play but not make a turnover?
So the way I see it is, in order to win a lot of big games and how it comes down to the wire the way it does, you need to be able to play with 10 or less turnovers. 10 or less puts you in a position to win, you know. So as long as we take care of the ball, like you can make whatever turnovers you make, you know, but if you're gonna turn it over, you better get it back on the defensive end. Like we're not gonna sit here and sulk on a turnover, you know. We might feel some type of way about it in the moment for a couple seconds, but get over it, move on quickly, get it back for us on defense and make a play. That's all that it really matters, you know.
As someone who's played in the Big 12 before, how do you prevent looking ahead over this next week, not looking past Buffalo and Stony Brook? And I'm sure you're eager for Big 12 play, but you mentioned you've got to kind of win out before the Christmas break and go into that feeling pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, in terms of not looking ahead, I feel like I've always been somebody who tries to live where my feet are. You know, I try to live in the moment, try to get better every single day, try to give my all in what I'm doing at the moment, regardless of what it is, how little it is. You know, I try to be present in the moment, so I don't get caught up looking ahead, get caught up in all those thoughts and things like that. And I guess a big part of it is we have to win out before getting to Christmas. We have to win these next two, and we have to make statements with the two of them. And these are opportunities for us to be more disciplined and develop before we get into that Big 12 play, so we're even more ready when it comes.
Trey, Bob said that you guys, as a group, are special in part because you want to be here. That you guys could have gone, you could have gone, Eric could have gone, Joe could have gone. These are awful lot of other places. What was it made you want to be here, and how, what drew you here?
Honestly, I saw the guys that were coming in. That was part of the influence for sure. I knew them, knew about their careers before, and for me it was. I knew after competing in the Big 12 that I was capable of doing some good things in the Big 12. I just needed the opportunity, So when Hugs reached out it was a blessing. It really was, and this close to home is just kind of like almost like God dropped it in my lap, in a sense, you know. And since being here, like, I don't want to leave. like I love it here. I love everything about it, and that whole process for me was just like I took it very slow, and I took it as an opportunity to better my mind and better myself on the court still. You know, kind of step away from the game for a second, but you know, being here it's nothing like I've ever imagined. I've told people a million times, like, I can't believe that this culture and this brand of people in basketball and a society was an hour away from my home, and I knew nothing about it, you know.
So being close to home, you've been a long ways from home since prep school days. Does your family get down to friends? I mean, do you get to play in front of people you know a lot more than you used to?
Here, absolutely. I have boatloads of family members at every game now. You know, that's a blessing for me. My grandparents come to almost every single game now. Like, they haven't really seen me play since high school, you know. They've come to a couple games here and there, like when I was on the road or something, they'd catch a flight, but like very rare. So, you know, like I said, it's another blessing. Like, my family that hasn't seen me play in years, like, now it's a quick hour trip for them, and they get to come watch it and get to spend some time and kind of see this whole experience as I'm experiencing it as well. So,
Tre, when you kind of look at this in a big picture kind of thing, you know, it's not just you coming in here new. It was Eric and Joe and Jimmy, and the fact that you guys have kind of clicked offensively, is it a surprise at all, or is that something maybe you saw like back in the summer maybe?
I feel like that's something that we kind of saw very quickly, but I would credit that to our guys' character, you know. Because a lot of places, dudes walk in the gym like, oh, I'm going to be the guy, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, where our guys kind of take an approach where it's like, all right, what do we have to do to win, you know? So nobody, like, you've seen the stats, like, you see multiple people on our team scoring in double digits because that's the kind of firepower we have. And I think there's a maturity that comes with this group that they've just been experienced, and they're like, to a point now, they're hungry and they want to win, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. So, like I said earlier, that's another blessing to be on a team like this, that there's absolutely no egos, you know, that dudes really want to come out here and compete and get better every single day.
Kind of going off of that, Eric just said that he kind of took it upon himself to be one of those leaders early on this summer. You know, what were your first impressions when you got here of, you know, him? And you know, he's a little edgy, you know.
First impressions of Eric. I knew he could shoot the ball. That's for sure. I'll tell you that much. He came in lighting it up from day one. But, you know, I thought he was a little crazy at first. I'm gonna be honest. I did. I was like, why is this dude yelling all the time? Like, why is he just yelling? But then, like, after playing with him and you see the passion that he plays with, and you see, like, just the hunger and the want to win, like, it's unmatched, and it definitely elevates everybody's level of play. So it's just like, I keep saying it, but that's another blessing in disguise for this team. Like, he brings a level of energy every single day that is unmatched and raises the play of everybody.
Anything else? Thank you, Tre.